Greetings, mortals, and welcome back to Bloodborne.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Welcome home,
What
my
is it?
friends.
Very well.
We're going to do our leveling now. We can go ahead and level up our vitality. And it might not be the best option now.
Hunters about the gods and their love.
Probably should have let her talk
But
instead of just skipping
do
her
the
and talking.
gods love their creations? I am a doll created by you humans. Would you ever think to love me? Of course. I do love you.
Am I human?
Isn't that how you've made me?
That's interesting.
Hunters have told me about the church, about the gods and their love. But do the gods love their creations? I am a dog with you. Of course I do. Isn't that?
I love that.
Farewell, good may.
That's such an interesting philosophical question, right? If a god creates a creature to love them, is the god likely to give a shit about that creature? And I'd say probably not. Probably not. I'd say that I like that. I think that's interesting. Alright, so I don't know what shared fixed dungeon means, but let's go ahead and conduct this ritual. This is a 2-depth dungeon. So it turns out that I was thinking that these were going to be like different places that I went through, but these are not. These are ritual altars that allow you to basically create dungeons. So I can go into this dungeon, and presumably whatever critters are in here, you could use them to farm, you could use them for other things. But I think that if you pull this out, then you can put it back in, and then you can fight bosses again and things like that. So I don't know what kind of rewards I'm going to get in here, really. The majority of what I found has been stuff that is like, it feels like it's just more stuff to make things here. But yeah, this is weird. Why did you give me 2 of these things right in a row like this, weirdos? Anyway, whoop, hello. So 219 souls is a pretty nice upgrade over what I was getting in the last place. So the Depth 2 dungeon is definitely better. So, hello, friend. So there's a summoner up there somewhere. Wait, is this the same room? Oh, when you kill the summoner, it also kills the summons. That's good to know. So this is not quite the same as that other place, but it's pretty damn similar. Like, this is definitely, you know, modularly the same room. So I think that the first area might always be reasonably similar, but I guess we'll find out. Okay. Took a little bit of damage there, but not a huge amount. I hope that the drilling out there isn't too loud. I don't know how much of the ambient noise gets picked up by this mic. It's not like my other mic, I don't think, that picks up absolutely everything. So hopefully it'll be fine. So that's an opening. Lucky me. I should have been poisoned there, but I was not. Okay, so there's the bag holder. Oh shit. It's a bloodstone shard, but not just a normal one, not one of the big ones that I like. See somebody with a hat over there. It's a chest, I think. Okay, this is weird. Why are they all facing the wrong direction? Find out what happens. Okay, I dodge rolled over the pressure plate. So I got 2 ritual blood. Okay, that's not actually a pressure plate. Let's see, where to now? Those are not critters. Is that a critter? It could be a critter. Hard to say. Not a critter. Alright, so running around. Break in all the smoke. Alright, well, this is just an alternate pathway, it looks like. So we can go back over here. I did not realize just how much drilling there was until I started streaming. Now I'm realizing that that's probably no fun to listen to. It's not as loud as it was the other time. It's like a couple streets down. Because before, it was like right outside my window, and it was so loud. It was a nightmare. Okay, friend. Ouch. Three blood wells. So, we've unlocked this. And now we can head to the next area. Well, now we can head to the boss. Assuming I can even remember where the boss room was. I think the boss room is usually pretty much just right near the start. So, should be able to get to the boss room relatively easily. And you look like a boss room. But I feel like if these are the enemies that I'm facing, and with the size of these dungeons so far, I can probably handle substantially larger, or substantially higher level dungeons. The only question is whether I can handle the bosses. So this guy's a pyromancer. He has a ranged attack. It's pretty cool looking. Okay. Sucked. Yep. Thanks for raiding. So for a boss like this, I'm going to keep myself topped up for now. But for a boss like this, I basically want to... That's a mistake. I don't know why I did that again. So he's a 4-hit combo there. Okay, so he can apparently do more than 4. Shit. Okay. Alright, that attack is not the kind of thing that I want to try to exploit. There is ending lag there, but generally I think I just want to avoid him until he uses something more manageable. Underestimated his range. I don't know why I did that. I'm actually giving myself a lead up here. Oh shit! I tried to dodge roll that. This is actually, that did not hit nearly as hard as I would expect it to hit. So I wonder what that does. That's some sort of enrage that he used. Do not try to swap weapons while the boss is about to attack. So I have 3 healing potions to get through the vast majority of his HP. No, not the vast majority. What? Shit, that was a 6 hit. That was actually more than 6 hit. glad that I dodged there. Because I almost didn't dodge there because I was thinking that I was far enough away. But the plane... It's substantially worse attack now than it was before. So there's a few different attacks that I can exploit, that being one of them. This being the other. That being a third. I don't want to try to exploit that one anymore because he started behaving erratically around it. Done. Whew. Okay, so we've got our little thing here. We can light our lamp. And I can return to the Hunter's Dream, but I don't think I want to quite yet. Because we need to keep going deeper. We need to go deeper. Which way is deeper? The deeper is probably closer to the thing. Even though it looks like I'm going up. So the bosses in here seem pretty tame by comparison to the bosses outside. Like that boss is, I guess, kind of depends. But that boss felt like the kind of boss that you can figure out the attack patterns and deal with just one attempt, as you saw. I didn't feel the need to. I didn't need to die and restart in order to actually complete that boss. So, what the hell? Okay, so we've got scorpions. We have very high defense. Oh shit. That is not at all a lot of stuff. So for these, I want to avoid fighting them from the front. Because they should have pretty good reach with that tail of theirs. Oh shit, they explode. That's good to know. Okay, so what is this room? Does this room have a function? No. Okay, so this room... Ah, okay, there's a second level to this room. So presumably... Oh, there's also another exit. Yes, there's a function to this room. Okay, I think I hear something moving around. Hey, the mole. I finally ate my breakfast. It was baked cheese sandwiches because I really like them. I always used to eat like grilled cheese when I was a kid, and when I was not a kid, but I always used to eat grilled cheese. And then I came here to Singapore, and my wife asked me, "So why do you like do that? Why don't you just bake them? Because it's healthier and it probably tastes just as good." I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. So I basically cook grilled cheese the way that you would cook like nachos or something like that. Okay, so I'm going to return to the dream because not having any restoratives means that I really have no interest in fighting scorpions right now. I'll deal with the scorpions later. Also, I think I might need to deal a different kind of elemental damage.
Very well, let me.
I might need an off weapon to deal with things like them.
Hunters have told me about, but with you, of course, I do. Isn't that?
Okay, so
Farewell, may you.
So the other guy is missing. And let's see, what do we need to do? We're supposed to find some, like, chapel thing. I guess we'll just go to Hemwick Charnel Lane and continue from here for just a bit. I don't usually eat breakfast, so I don't actually eat breakfast food pretty much at all. It's too much work. So I occasionally eat breakfast, but usually only when I miss dinner the night before, because I went to bed at 7 o'clock or something like that. Which is basically what happened last night, is I just went to bed with, like, before dinner time. So okay. So shall I join in the merriment? Oh, I guess you don't want to be merry, do you? Fine. If you insist, I will in fact join you. No, I'm not going to make you die. Oh, right, I didn't check the item that I picked up off that boss. But I will continue going through that optional dungeon. I just want to get some materials first. Whoa. Such a short range weapon I'm using here. Are you sure? Okay then. Yeah, for me, I just don't eat within the first few hours of waking up. It has nothing to do with like the time. It's when I was a kid, I spent every morning during like school. Every school day, I basically woke up extremely sleep deprived. So I woke up every morning feeling nauseous, feeling like physically ill, because if you've ever been really sleep deprived for a long period of time, you know what it's like when you have to wake up and you are 40 hours behind in terms of sleep because you've just been missing sleep every single day for months. And so for me, the morning like when I first wake up, I'm used to feeling sick. So I've got all sorts of weird stuff that's been a side effect of that. Which is that I just don't eat breakfast because I would never have an appetite in the morning. And I also, when I brush my teeth, it makes me sick. So I still brush my teeth every day, but it's like periodically I have to go like lie down after I brush my teeth because I just start feeling nauseous because every morning I'd wake up for school and I'd brush my teeth, and so I have this Pavlovian response to whatchamacallit, to all the things that I associate with waking. But nowadays, since I keep my own schedule, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I spend very little time sleep deprived these days. Well, that's not true. I spend most of my time moderately sleep deprived as opposed to spending all of my time extremely sleep deprived. It's gonna take 2 more hits, I think. Nope, it only took 1. Yay! I can heal myself! Okay, that gate is not gonna open. This is such a cool game. I'm really glad that I decided to pick this up and start playing it. I like this game more than I even like the Dark Souls series, I think. I really like the aesthetic of this game, and I like the customization options, as well as... Oh. Okay. Shit. Get out of here. Oh shit, I only had the one. Maybe I should have been more careful. There's a very high probability of this thing's gonna kill me. I think I'm gonna pull back. You know what? That's weird. So something just died. Oh, it's running, it's going back. De-aggroed. That's interesting. It's a fake de-aggroed. Well, let's see if I can get a sneak attack on it. Probability is probably... Probability is now 0. I wonder if I can hit stun it if I drop on it. That's a kind of? I think I hit stunned it with my body, but not with the actual attack, because I didn't do a plunge attack. Let's see if I can be sneaky. I get through. I just don't move fast enough while sneaking that I'm going to catch up to it. Is it exclusively on the PlayStation? I don't really pay that much attention to console exclusivity and stuff like that because I almost exclusively play things on the... Ooh, Cursed Tempering Blood Gemstone. I almost exclusively play things on the PC, so... It turns out, though, that there's a lot of good games on the consoles that I just haven't been playing. Oh. Hello, bird. One other thing that I do like as well is that the game has standardized the recoil in in Dark Souls and Demon Souls. When you hit an object, your weapon would recoil off of it, but when enemies hit an object, they would only sometimes recoil off of it, right? And so oftentimes they'd be able to literally stab you through a wall, but you could never do that to the enemy because your weapon would clip into the wall, which would result in a separate animation of your weapon getting reflected back. And I like that standardization. That was such a cool attack. What a great thing. It was clearly an attempt to knock me off the cliff. What a great script. I love it. Almost worked, too. Okay, so this is the thing that just leads downstairs, isn't it? This is where I just was, so I should be just doing this. Yeah, alright, so this shortcut's now activated. Since this shortcut's activated, I'm gonna actually pop back and go level, because I think, yeah, it's right here. It's 20 feet away. Terribly worn and unsanitary.
Well, what is it? Very well, let me.
So, I'm now getting... this is a 22 HP level. Yeah, given that it is
Farewell, good
Drell, I think that until I stop getting pretty much any benefit at all from Vitality, I'm just going to stack Vitality. It's the appropriate way to build this character, and also conveniently, it gives me the best amount of room to play with, and fits the playstyle that I would probably prefer in this particular game. Because in like the Dark Souls series, I much prefer using a shield, but this one, supposedly shields are not good against demons, so where'd everybody go? Yeah, whatever. I'm going up the elevator. So she just spawned again. And then we've got this person over here. Got a bridge. Oh shit. Okay, perfect. So we've got ourselves healed. This is such a creepy fucking place. Oh shit, there was a guy behind me. Oh, that was a much more extreme set of attacks than I was expecting. You know, this game is much creepier than the previous game. Holy crap. The previous games, I never felt creeped out. You know what I mean? It's like, the environments are dark and, like, all that stuff, but I never felt like the ambiance was attempting to make me afraid. This makes me feel that the ambiance is deliberately attempting to scare me, which is a totally different kind of situation. It's just kind of interesting. So she is not aggro yet. There she is. I was wondering when that was going to happen. Why did I lose targeting? I cannot see her very well. This is such a bad place to fight her. She actually looks kind of like Slender Man. So, those take 6 hits to kill. So I can't kill them in one combo. But if I land a hit on them, they are hit stunned by attacks. So if I land a single hit on them at some point, I can then just combo it to death. Hello. Nice hammer. Yeah, the game's like, okay, well, you had guardrails for the first 5 hours of the game, so you've had long enough. Welcome to giant open cliff faces. Shit. Misjudged it. Is that a Volge she's using? That's called VOULGE. Ooh, nice. I think I have enough twin shards that I can upgrade my weapon again. Okay, so... So this is an area that has the big guys. Just open this. Okay, so I now have a shortcut to this area. I don't know if I want to fight these guys or not. Okay, well, we're fighting this guy. Okay. Shit. Wow. This area is so much lower level than that area that I was fighting before. Holy crap. That hit was with the big swing. The one that took out like 80% of my life before. So... these guys shouldn't be too big a deal. Shit. I should have rolled behind in that direction. Yeah, you basically just have to use... well, you don't have to, but it's easiest to deal with those guys if you just use the invulnerability frames and then just beat the crap out of them. Oh. Hello. I'm in the middle of looting. Oh shit. That was not good. That was not how you dodge that back. So we're up to 9 blood vials. Not too shabby. Shit. Yeah, these things are so much easier to track down and kill than the lizards are. So much easier. Huh. Is there more than one, or is there just that thing? I think that's a boss. I'm gonna backtrack. I have about 2 levels worth of experience right now, so it's silly to risk going into a boss chamber. Because if I go into the boss chamber, then I can't just easily come back out. You know, I have to dedicate to killing that boss, because every single time I die I have to go back there and get my body. Hello. Jesus. So we killed 6 of those or so. Go ahead and heal myself. You know, that's actually something that's very common. I've found that a lot of people enjoy falling asleep to the sound of my voice. And it used to be a thing that girlfriends would tell me on the phone. It's like, oh, you know, listening to you makes me fall asleep. And it's like, oh, well, that's not very nice for you to tell me. But then I found that a lot of people, for whatever reason, because I kind of feel like I'm often dying horribly and making lots of noise, I wouldn't expect it to be a great thing to fall asleep to. But a lot of people say that they, what's the word? They watch my stream when they go to sleep, or they have my stream on, but it's like they're not watching it obviously because their eyes are closed, which I find interesting. I don't know. I guess it makes sense though, because I find that if I'm feeling sick, and I can't, like usually if I have a headache, I have a very difficult time falling asleep, and it's just, you know, you're just sitting there in misery. But I actually put on the Penny Arcade podcasts where they're like talking about, not podcasts, the thing where they're making the strip, and I just listen to that, and that's my like the thing that I use to distract myself from the fact that my head hurts until I fall asleep. And it works really well. So, it makes sense. I think that depending on the circumstances, you know, people just... It's easier to sleep if you have something there. So this has been a very small area so far. I guess it probably opens up later on. Hello. That attack pattern is really cool. I wish that it either did more damage, because it actually, I think, has a lower damage output than my normal attack. So I wish it either did more damage, or had a shorter starting lag, because that starting lag is really, really nasty. It takes way too long for that to activate. Oh, Jesus. I didn't notice you. Let's check. When I was young, I always listened to music to go to sleep. But I can't exactly say it worked well, because I was an insomniac. But I've been an insomniac my whole life, so...
Welcome. What is it? Very well, let me...
Alright, so do I have 2 levels worth? I do not quite have 2 levels worth. So this is another 22. I'm just going to spend all our money
Farewell.
on that, and actually going to use... Okay, so each one of those is 1,000.
Welcome. What is it? Very well, let me...
21.
Farewell.
1,300 max HP. Oh, I love it. An insomniac is someone who can't sleep very easily. So I have incredible difficulty sleeping under just about all circumstances. For me, my insomnia is I very rarely get like really extraordinarily exhausted from my insomnia unless I have to actually follow a set pattern. So I have the type of insomnia where it wouldn't be a big deal except for the fact that the world doesn't the world expects that you are awake at certain times, and that's just not something that's easy for me to be. I'm fine at, you know, generally being awake for, and you know, I can sleep and have sort of like a healthy sleep cycle in the sense that I feel rested and stuff like that. But I can't simultaneously be rested and have a sleep cycle that keeps me in tune with any like existing, you know, my sleep has nothing to do with the phases of the sun, shall we say. There's no like daily cycle to it. It's just completely randomized. Whoops, and I dropped my mic. Let's see. I'm actually just going to charge through straight to that thing that I think is the boss chamber, and we'll see if I'm right. That is a little fearing. Oh god, no, that's not good. That's not what I want. I'm in the wrong spot, aren't I? No, we're okay. Alright, so I'm going to need to use a heal to... I'm going to need to use a heal to recover from the damage that I just took. But that's okay, because I can heal up and then I can fight these. So 77 is not too bad. So I actually broke that guy's guard. But yeah, these guys are giving a pretty good amount of souls. So I'm going to go up here. And one of those big guys is around here somewhere. There he is. There's a chest back there. That's cool. I need to remember that it's way faster to use a dodge roll than it is to attack. Like, getting up and attacking is extraordinarily slow, whereas getting up with a dodge roll is just very quick. Alright, so... that... Okay, so that was a wood thing. I think that the blood was the thing behind it. Unfortunately, my screen cut off the last bit of that sentence. For some reason, the in-thing app doesn't handle long messages well. But yeah, if you can like actually keep your own time, I think that being an insomniac isn't as big of a problem. But depending on your career choices and what you're doing, particularly I think when you're young and you don't have any choice in the matter, and you just you have to go to school at 6 o'clock in the morning and stuff like that, I think that it's particularly bad. But I've been an insomniac since I was an infant, so. So that was not the witch of Hemwick. There she is. Oh, there's something anyway. Oh! What a cool enemy. That is so cool. She's like a will-o-wisp. And she summons these things. There we go. This is an amazing boss design. Yeah, well, once you finish up with school, you'll be able to keep your own time. Okay, the witch is down. The others have not disappeared. So it looks like I do have to finish the ads. Yeah, and if you only have school twice a week, that helps as well. Because wait, what? There's another witch of Hemwick? Oh, shit. So this one's over here. Such a cool fight. What? The original one is back? That wasn't it. There she is. Okay. So they're both over on this side. Charge. She's down. Where's the other? She was over here, right? Shit, did I miss her? Here we go. There she is. Okay, so now we've got two witches down. Hey! That's it. There's only two. I was thinking there were going to be three as soon as there was the second one that popped up. Well, one of the great things about university is with university you can choose what your timetable will look like. So I think that it's much better for people who have insomnia than like standard schooling is, because you pick how many classes you're going to take and you pick how they're organized. So like you can have one or two really busy days where it's all your work is in these 2 days, and you can orient your sleep schedule about just making sure you're well rested for those days, regardless of whether you can sleep the night before. As long as you don't have multiple nights of sleeplessness, you'll generally be fine. At least that's the way that it was for me. So for me, just stockpiling everything into 1 or 2 days worked really well. But alternatively, if you experience more like consistent like types of insomnia where it's like you have difficulty sleeping, but
Well,
you
what
can
is it?
have a larger degree of
Very
consistency
well.
in
Let
how
me-
you sleep. You know, spreading things out, being able to be like, okay, I'm going to take all afternoon or evening classes, doing all those kinds of things. It's
Farewell,
just the
may you
flexibility to
find-
match your actual cycles is just so useful. Yeah, that was a really cool boss. Like the whole will-o-wisp aspect of that boss there was, I think, really cool. It's not a terribly hard boss because the ads seem scary, but I have a strong enough weapon now that I can kill them in one combo. How many hours do I sleep in a week? I actually don't sleep very much anymore. When I was young, I needed probably about 10 or 11 hours of sleep a day. Now, I will occasionally sleep like 10 hours, but that's very rare, and it's usually if I haven't been sleeping properly. So usually I sleep about somewhere between 4 and 6 hours a night, and then 1 or 2 days a week I'll like splurge and sleep a full 9 hours. But it's not like I'm sleeping those hours and not being rested. It's that I'm getting a full amount of rest in only, 4 to 6 hours. And I guess I'm probably not getting quite a full night's rest because, again, usually once or twice a week I sort of top up to a full 9 hours. But that's the general thing that's happened to me as I've gotten older. But yeah, it's interesting. As you get older, you sleep less. So I have all sorts of stuff I can do because I'm able to. There we go. Okay, so this gives me 3% physical damage reduction. Nothing wrong with that. So let's see. We've got 5 more to go. So once I get 5 more of those, I'll be able to stick something into that 3rd slot, which will be nice. So I guess I might as well just go to the Witch's Abode again. Workshop Haze Extractor. So down here there was just some item. I don't believe I could continue on from here, right? A lot of these bosses are in dead ends. It's kind of interesting. That's not how the previous games worked, really. The previous games, the bosses were directly in your path from point A to point B. So it's kind of interesting how here the bosses are things that are like enemies that give you special stuff. Like you unlock mechanics as you reach the bosses. Oops. Wow. This guy aggroed from a mile away. Whoa, shit. That was a good reach. Okay. But yeah, I always remember that my grandfather slept about 5 hours a night. But I don't think anyone else in the family actually sleeps the way I do, in terms of like only getting a few hours. It's pretty much just, I think I'm the only insomniac. Forgot about that third head. Chips. I misjudged the timing on that. Okay, so I don't remember where this goes. Killed those two off the bat. Let's. Whoops. Let's get out of here. This is such a short-range weapon. Oh my goodness. Oh shit, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Almost got myself killed. Oh, that's fine. That's just more healing items for me. I can teleport pretty much right there. Ooh, but I think I have to kill that big guy in order to get my stuff back. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, it's the wrong way. Okay, so now we have this guy. Oh shit, I failed to dodge. Shit. Dodge the wrong direction. He just tried to headbutt me. Oh, wow. I really like the big axe guys. And that's not just because they give me thousands of souls. I just think they're really cool. Okay, so that is... Yep. This guy's got my souls. Ooh, nice. I got 4 off of that guy. Oh. This is such a close quarters weapon. Oh, hello. What? That wasn't very nice. Okay. That looks like a dead end. Ooh. So where do I go now? This is the way that I came from. That's just leading to the chest. Can I go around this building somehow? Huh. I don't know where to go. Okay then. So I'm gonna pop back. Oops. And I've got 26k right now. Anything else interesting?
Welcome home. What is it? Very well. Let me...
Okay, that's not enough
Farewell, good. May you...
for 2, but we have enough souls in our inventory that we can do this, I think. It's 1200. So I think I'm going to level up, and then I'm going to go to the optional dungeon again. Let's see. 22 again.
Farewell, good May.
So we'll pop down to layer 2 of this again with the stupid scorpion things, and hopefully be able to get away from those. And get into more interesting fights. Because the scorpions are simultaneously annoying to fight and not terribly interesting to fight. So I wonder if I even need to go there. Let's find out what's through this door. Yes, more scorpions. Interesting. So that going straight leads to what looks like the start of the dungeon. So what is this side area? Well, I'm just gonna wander around. Oh, we've got some things in here. Shit, what the fuck? Oh my god, I'm gonna die to this, aren't I? Okay, so that is the thing that happened. Lovely. Whoa, what the? I think just break through the floor. Well, the ceiling. Its floor, my ceiling. Oh, forgot about the explosion. Okay, so this thing is a piece of crap. Missed the target that I was looking to hit. But I hit something at least. Okay, so I can't hit stun it. Oh god. That hurt. God damn it. God damn it, now I'm poisoned. I should have killed this guy. I should have killed you when I had the chance. Okay, so that thing's toast. And I need to keep myself in good shape HP wise. Unfortunately, I'm not really sure what that'll look like on the ceiling. Let's see if I can kill this guy through the wall. Nope. So there's a chest here. I hear dogs or something running around. I like how the chest is like sitting on a red gizmo cloth. So we got 3 ritual blood off of that. What are these? Because it sounds like there's dogs right next to me. Alright, so... wrong button. And off we go into the sun. Oh, what I thought was a staircase was actually a bridge. Wow, well, now I know why I heard so many dogs. Doorways are good. Shit. Oh, fuck. It's a longer drop than I wanted. Shit. Get out of my way. Oh boy. Jeez. Oh shit, that was a long, long delay. One thing that I do like is that a lot of times the enemies have a delay pattern for their attacks where they'll wait. Or not wait, but the second attack in an attack pattern will be a substantial enough distance from the initial hit where it's clear that the intent is if you try to dodge roll immediately out of that initial attack to dodge the second hit, you're always going to fail because you're going to miss the timing because there's that delay there. And I think that's pretty cool. Oh, god damn. Okay. So this room was a gigantic ball of death. And there's a chest. No, there's a coffin. Of course it's a coffin. Intertomb chalice. Just walk right into the enemy. He's like, hey, what you doing? What are you doing getting all up in my face? Alright, so there's a dog downstairs still. It's not going to be able to climb up the ladder, obviously. So we got the Hintertomb Chalice. Whatever that does. And now, looks like we can continue on. Puppy, you're downstairs. Why are you... making so much noise? Where's the puppy anyway? Did it go in here? Yes, it did. Alright. So we can now move on. Go across this bridge. Concerned about goop dropping from the ceiling. Alright, so we're back in this initial chamber. And is there any reason to be up here, aside from as a shortcut back to the start? Looks like the purpose of this area is to get that Hintertomb chalice thing, and it is in fact kind of separate from the dungeon itself. Shit! 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 I was not expecting to drop down and immediately get attacked by the scorpions, because they tend to be kind of slow. What am I doing? I'm in the wrong place. I'm in the wrong place, alright. I went the wrong way. I'm trying to go back to the entrance, and I think I'm going the wrong way. So we just need to go... Location. I'm not too concerned about being pursued by scorpions. They're really slow movement. So here we go. So we finished that area, and now we can continue on to the dungeon proper. Now we got that chalice, which presumably allows us to open some new type of thing. Shit. Oh. What do I do? Why is this guy not even aggroed? Easy game, easy life. So, got some ritual blood. I was hoping to get more healing potions, but ritual blood is fine too. So that's that area. Which direction did I go? Oh geez, well. That was interesting. It's like, hey, there's a new type of enemy up here. Oh, it one-shot me. You know, sometimes you just have to get incinerated. It's just part of life. Alright, so I'm gonna grab my souls. I hope I don't get poison. I'm trying to get up here. I don't know how quickly these things attack, so I'll pop it here first. Turns out I can just go. Murdering these two. Now, I have a suspicion that those critters in there are turrets. They might move, but I have a suspicion that they will not move, that they are in fact just turrets that I don't need to worry about. So... do you know where I am? He does not. Oops. He's now activating beast mode. But it's okay, because he doesn't have enough HP to utilize it. So we got a Bloodstone Shard, which is not stellar. But... they can move. Not fast. Okay. They attack very quickly. Okay, so that's the boss of this area. Well, not the boss, but... the sub-boss. Blood echoes retrieved. So, what's in this room? Interesting. So we got another one of those sack guys. Don't hit me with your sack. Your sack has stuff in it and you don't want to break it. Be careful. Yeah, I actually really think that the addition of these kinds of procedurally generated dungeons, just the Diablo style dungeons added into a Dark Souls style game is such a good idea. It's such a good idea because this series, the gameplay is so good, right? It's so satisfying dealing with every new challenge. The only problem is that you finish the game and then you're out of challenges, right? Like, you could do everything only with higher stats if you wanted. But, I mean, that seems... it seems like something that can be fun, but it's fundamentally not, like, the same. So more ritual blood. So we can get unlimited stacks of ritual blood from this place now, pretty easily. For a second I thought that statue was an enemy that was hiding right behind it. I'm like, wait, what? There's a creature there? And it's magic? So should I drop down and kill you? Whoop. That's a gun. He has a gun and a brazier. That's an interesting combo. I think I can level up again. So before I fight the boss, I might as well, especially now that I did that. There we go. So before we fight the boss to this level, we can get ourselves back up to full HP, increase our max HP.
Welcome. Very let.
I cannot level. Well, I can, but I
Farewell,
can't do it with
mate.
just the amount that I have. I need to give myself a little boost. But I don't have enough
Welcome,
ways to do another
Very
level in
well.
addition, so... Let's see. I'm now only getting 20, so... But, I don't know, it's still plenty worth it to stockpile HP. If it goes below 15, I'd say that's the point where I have to really just question whether I'm doing anything at all, increasing my max HP any further. But as long as I'm getting, you know, relatively okay gains, I might as well. So hopefully we get some cool shiny objects when we finish this place. And now that we've opened this first door, there's an opening animation, which is considerable. That's why I didn't just skip those guys. But now I can just skip those guys completely because I can just run into this room. So the Keeper of the Old Lords. This is definitely a spellcaster. Maybe not. That is definitely a spellcaster, and he actually, I'm pretty sure this is he can cast through walls. But he can also be hit stunned. Okay, so weapon is on fire now. We're in phase 2. That was not optimal. I don't know why I thought that it was a good idea to just assume that it was going to charge straight into melee range with me, when I already knew that it had a ranged attack. That was incredibly stupid of me. That was so stupid that it was actually out of character stupid. And I'm pretty dumb, so when something is done for me, you know it's really, really dumb. Alright, let's go get my souls, shall we? Wow. Two of us are just whipping up a storm. Okay, there we go. Very easy boss, not difficult at all, but you have to not act like a complete moron. Alright, I actually need to take a break for a little while, so I will be coming back to this maybe today, but probably starting this up again tomorrow. So that's going to be it for now. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm trying to keep my streams a little shorter and do sort of like multiple streams throughout the day that are a couple hours as opposed to doing the marathon 6-hour streams, because I feel like it allows me to be more productive, get more stuff done, both in terms of not feeling tired and making like weaker streams, as well as being able to, you know, get other stuff done. So anyway, that's going to be it for now. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.